All right, Jenny, welcome to Diets for Food Stories. How are you?
Hi, Sherry. Thank you very much for this invitation.
No.
I am very grateful. Grateful because thank you for putting Réunion Island on the map. And I'm good. I'm really happy today to share this moment with you.
Wonderful. And, I wanted to come back and do this version, obviously, is in English because we did an amazing interview with Jean-Charles Bertrand, but it was in French. And so,
Yeah.
for those of us who do not speak French, now we're able to just hear a little bit more about Reunion Island. As you know, I met you because had the honor of being
Yeah.
there for the first Creole Festival in May. And I was just blown away. It is definitely a beautiful island. It was a journey to
Oh,
get there,
thank you.
3 hour journey to get there from California, but well worth it. So thank you for coming up to me at the Creole Festival, introducing yourself, and then here we are today. So
Yeah. I'm happy that you enjoy it.
absolutely. So we're going to get into, we've been talking a lot this morning, your evening, because you're about to go into the weekend, about just the island, the food, the culture, and so many things that just resonated with me while I was there. So I want to start off about just letting our listeners know a little bit about who you are. So let's start there.
Okay. Where to start? From the beginning
Yes,
or
born and
just
raised.
who I am right now?
Yes, yes. Let's start born and raised, and let's talk a little bit about family life growing up.
Okay. I was born in France,
Okay.
and my dad is from the east of France,
Okay.
and my mother is from Réunion Island. She was in France, and they were together. But she lived the worst winter of her life. From someone from an island is, I think, when you see the snow, the white landscape, you say, it's not for me, let's go. And
Mhm.
she came back with my dad and me,
Okay.
and we came back in Réunion Island. And after, when I was there, I think when you come back, you need to work. Life is kind of hard. And that's why she asked my aunt to take me, and I grew up at my aunt's house
Okay.
with my two cousins. And fun fact, my aunts don't speak French. She speaks Creoles. She
Oh,
speaks Creoles. Yeah, and I grew up with my family, my Creole family, like that, learning the basics, learning everything. They really shaped me into the culture. And this stuff that people couldn't understand, but you understand because you are in the culture.
mhm.
And I grew up in the east of Réunion Island. The
Okay.
name of the city is Sainte Suzanne.
Okay.
And I can say my best life because it was like the wildlife with a river, with the coconut water, what you can imagine,
Mhm.
running barefoot, in the
Mhm.
grass. It's really like
Yeah.
that. And with the food too, with the true food from an island, and with this family spirit, in a way that we have some meetup with my grandfather and with the family, with the cousins. And after, for my studies, I
Mhm.
went in France because we didn't have big university in the past in Réunion Island. And after my diploma, my engineer diploma, I came back, and I had my teacher exams
Okay.
because I would like to be a teacher. And after, during my work, I traveled, and I discover like a sugar-free challenge
Mm.
with the food. It's a new word for me at this time, and I begin to post on media,
Okay.
social network about it, and people began to follow me. And here how I became a content creator about
Wow.
food and
Wow.
share my easy recipes. But people put me in only the healthy because it was sugar free. But just know
Right.
something. Sometimes when you remove the sugar from your food, it's for discover better the food you have, the taste of the true food. And I love healthy food. I couldn't deny it. But I love gastronomic. I love street food. I love to eat cakes. And it's just a balance things, a balance way to live. And
Mhm.
today I am also a content creator,
Okay.
and I share my easy recipes from for active women from
Mhm.
Réunion Island and here and also in France, because you also have people in France who are from Réunion Island, and they kind of, you can lose your culture, your food culture. And sometimes you have these little recipes where you can put some ingredients, not, the whole package where
Mhm.
you say, oh no, it's too much for me. No, just some twists to say, oh, okay, I will try this. Oh, it's my
Right.
food roots. I am proud of it, and it tastes good also.
Wow.
And also to share the what you can where you can eat in Réunion Island,
Okay.
the food tour, as I said,
Mm.
here and in the world. And I can say that I am a happy girl. I am a
Okay.
happy woman. I
Wow.
love
I love
life.
it. I love
I
it.
love eating. I love smiling. I love sharing experience in this life, traveling
Okay.
and sharing too.
Wonderful. This is great. I love that. And so I want to let's go back a little bit. So you said that you were raised with your aunt and your cousins.
Mm.
And obviously, we always say a lot of our interviews and when we're talking to people, food started in childhood. There's those memories, there's that those muscles that start to get developed. And then as an adult, right, you turn back to those because you're like, you know what? I was making that as a child, or I was eating that as a child, and you start to make those connections, right? So let's talk a little bit about when you were with your aunt. What were some of the foods? What was mealtime like? What was those dishes that she was preparing?
Oh my God, my aunt is really a true cooker, and she prepared so many things. But I remember, if I stick to my memories
Mhm.
and the moment, in fact, she made, like, for the snack, bananas, like it's not donut, but
Okay.
it's like, you take bananas, you smash it,
Mhm.
you put the flour,
Okay.
eggs, some
Mhm.
sugar if you want, canned sugar, because we are in Réunion Island, and after you make like little ball inside the oil,
Okay. Oh,
and it is famous here.
really? Do you
And
have that? Hmm.
for the snack. And when we came back from school, sometimes she did that. And when you go inside the garden, you have this smell, and you smell it. It is like it take you just fly in the air
Mm.
until the kitchen, and to watch some manga at this time, and
Mhm.
to eat that, and to play after in the garden.
Mm.
And you have also some sweet potato. Or she cooked the most amazing sweet potatoes cake in this world. Just
Mm.
know that. And because when I was little, I didn't eat a lot of stuff.
Okay.
I remember, in
Were you
Réunion
a picky
Island,
eater?
our food
Were you a
is,
picky eater?
yeah, before, but thanks
Okay.
to her, I learned how be less and less a picking hater. But in Réunion Island, our food is a melting pot about
Mhm.
Um, Asian, African, Indian.
Mhm.
And I remembered, because I like easy stuff, and she's making fries rice with
Okay.
eggs.
Okay.
You can have eggs, fry it
Mhm.
a little, and after she smashed the rice inside, and she
Mhm.
gave me that. And sometimes I ate that with peanut butter
Mm.
sauce,
Okay.
but with tomatoes, spices, and
Wow.
sometimes chili. Oh, it's
Okay.
amazing. It's really amazing. Simple, but you
Mhm.
couldn't imagine how, when you eat that, you say, oh my God, life is
Wow.
magic,
Mhm.
magical life, magical moment. And during the weekend, it is the moment where you have um, the big dish, the
Right.
curry or the rugai. It is specific, iconic, I can say, dish from Réunion Island. And let me share with you one of the really magical moments with my cousins, because we are a lot. And you know, this house, aunt's house, where everybody came, everybody, even if you don't have places, we
Mhm.
will take mattress on the ground, and we are going to sleep with everybody. And I remember that to give us food, all the, cousin, we are eating in the same big plate with
Okay.
banana leaf,
Mhm.
rice,
Mhm.
beans, and the meat. And the oldest cousin, because we are little, we didn't have the same age. And the oldest decided, okay, you will, what do you want? Because you have a little one. And I was the little one at this time. And I have a choice of a meat at the beginning.
Oh.
And she said, what do you want? I want this. And she gave me. And after, what do you want? We want this, okay. And after she will share the rest. And you know what is crazy to share that with you, but it was of a precious moment
Yeah.
when you are little, to have this kind of souvenir, you see.
Mm.
And also when you, because my two cousins, they are men, and they are like, they love going to the river, eating fresh fruits, stuff like
Mhm.
that, and you can learn in the nature. We have already a true and deep bond with the nature at this
Mhm.
time, and I think it's my best memories. They always have a link with food,
Mm.
and that's all.
Wow. So I want to get a little bit into the culture because that was one thing that I was starting to learn about, the history, obviously, French colonization. But then, from a result from, Creole culture that emerged is African, French, Chinese, Asian, Indian, which is, and definitely saw the harmony there, right? In terms of the people, the food, all of that is very prominent. So when, you said that your aunt only spoke Creole versus, Creole and French.
And French.
Oh, and so she spoke Creole and French.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about how culture came into play when you were growing up of the Creole heritage and learning more about that as you're growing up into the adult that you are. So tell us a little bit more about how that your heritage is shared with you and how then you take it and move it forward.
Okay. How I deal with the chocolates,
No,
or
how did you learn? Just learning about your Creole heritage, learning about the history of the country,
ah,
and then from there, you're sharing that now in everything that you do, especially as a food
okay.
creator.
That's true that we have both a culture, a French culture too,
Mhm,
inside our culture, and the Creole, which is really a true melting, as you said, between African, Asian, and Indian.
mhm,
Um, the fact that I grew up with my aunts and
mhm,
my Creole family gave me this culture,
mhm,
really, the way we live, the way we are going to eat, the way we are seeing the world, and all the stuff, and the way also we are going to discover the island when
mhm,
we go to some places. But sometimes you can be stuck into your comfort zone, in this
mhm,
city, because you don't
mhm,
want to see what
right,
happened outside. And when you are little, you are really not aware about the culture too. You
mhm,
just live, you just enjoy the time, but you don't
mhm,
realize it. You realize it the moment you meet another culture. You
Mm,
realize it the moment you travel, you go overseas, and you see the differences. You say, oh, okay, they are doing that like that. It's not like that. And you see that, okay, I have a culture, and at the beginning you can adapt to yourself because you need to survive.
mhm,
But after you realize that what you like and when you don't like. And I think my bond with my culture really begins when I came back in Réunion Island
mm,
and realize how, you need to go to realize the treasure you have
mhm,
in
mhm.
your country.
Yeah.
And when you come back and when I came back and I say, oh my God, the landscape is amazing. Oh my God, we can trek in
Mhm.
the breathtaking,
Right.
we have mountains. It's wonderful. And suddenly you realize it. It is the first step about how is it.
Right.
And the second step is when you realize that, you sometimes you have in this kind of situation that people don't understand you because of your cultural way to think, your cultural way to see life. We have really a deep relationship with family. We are a deep also way to live, to help people, to be to be welcoming.
Mhm,
I don't say that other people are not, but the
mhm,
way you are doing it. And when you realize that, you say, okay, I have two different paths, either to shut down this and
mhm.
to adapt myself to the other world, or to say, okay, I'm okay with who I am. And I will dig more and more about that. I will respect what my mothers show me. I
Right.
will respect what my aunts show me,
Mhm.
and to do it again and again. And after, you can have also this moment where you say, why are we doing that? I want to be like
Right.
the other world. I want to be
Mhm,
that. I want to be the why. Oh, you know
mhm.
what? I don't want this. It's so old fashioned.
Right.
Oh my God, I am ashamed how you can do that. Stuff like that. And I don't know when I think the waking call came, but I think it is with my sugar-free challenge with the food first,
Mhm,
to realize how amazing food we have.
mhm.
When I begin to dig and to say, okay, sometimes you see something on social network and you want absolutely to do it. And lately, I learned you can do, mozzarella, to eat mozzarella with pineapple.
Okay.
And I said, that's true. We have tomatoes, that's true, but why don't try this? We have a lot of pineapple. You see, to adapt, to say, okay, how can I bring what I have here in my plate? And I think also to have this bond with your culture is when you want to discover more and more about yourself.
Mhm.
Because as a woman, when you grew up in a tiny island, it's hard when you want something,
Mhm.
because you have also the social side
Yeah.
and the social way to think about women, where they must be stuck, And when you try to be something else, or to reach your dreams, or to be in another way, sometimes it can be hard because
Yeah.
people say, where do you want to go? Why? I remember my mom ask me once, why, when will you stop doing stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff?
Really?
Because, yes, but not in the sad way, just because she couldn't understand why I am, you know did you hear me?
I did.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. In a way that, um, let's be calm, let's be,
Okay.
let's be there. Why do
Yeah.
you want to go in this country? Why do you want to take that? Be there.
Wow.
Not in the don't be wrong about that. Just, why couldn't you stop right now and
It's
be
exposure,
calm
right?
like that? Yeah.
Some
But
people
you
are
want,
are comfortable in where they are
yeah,
versus, knowing there's a a big world out there and wanting to explore it, and
Yeah,
fine, some
but
people love that, but
also because she grew up, in this moment of life when you
Mhm,
don't have nothing and you begin to have something,
mhm.
and you are happy with that, to learn how to be happy with little things. That's
Yeah,
why sometimes you couldn't understand when the person near you seems to have big thing, want more and more and more to discover the stuff. It's not a bad thing, it's
right.
just to understand each other. But
Mhm,
we laughed at it.
mhm.
Then she knows how I am, and that I will never stop. I say
It's like,
until
"Where are
my
you going
grave.
now, Jenny? Where are you now? What are you doing
Yeah,
now?"
and when you begin, because for improving yourself in this life, you need to understand more who you are, and to understand more who you are, you need to understand your ancestors. You need to
Mhm,
understand where you lived, how you grew up, in which atmosphere, etc. And at this point, when you are really curious about it, you begin to dig more and more about the past,
mhm.
about what happened, how it was. And I think it is the aha moment when really you are deep into your culture to
Mm,
realize, oh my God, in the past it was like that. I
yeah,
understand why I am reacting like that. Oh, I
mhm,
understand more my behavior,
mhm,
my demeanor. I can say that, I think. Oh, I understand much more about that because in the past it was like that,
yeah,
because you dig more and more about your country, about how we lived, how it was, how tough it was also,
mhm,
and what is the consequences now. And sometimes we think that it's over, the way we are, and realize that the bond with the past, it's much more deeper that we can think. And it's really interesting. And I think after that, and also because on social network, I must say thank you to my followers because they are really nice, and really we have like a connection in a
mhm.
way that when I begin to share some stuff about Réunion Island, about the easy recipes I did, I had some people from Réunion Island say, "Thank you, Jenny. I didn't know that I can do that." You
Mm,
know? And at this point, I realized, oh my God, I need to ask my mom about, these fruits, what to do with that, what
mm,
are you doing? And also with my aunts,
mhm,
my aunts, when I would like to share something, I say, okay, there is a flower here, moringa flowers.
mm.
You know the tree moringa? I don't
Yes.
know if it is
Yes, yes, yes.
moringa.
Mhm, mhm,
Yeah,
mhm.
if you we have a dish here when we, oh, I think the word is gasp, like a bee, but it's not the bee, it's
Mm.
the gasp, I think. Just let me check. In English, I would to say gap if someone know French.
Okay.
But if you cook the flour, oh,
Okay.
it is wasp. Sorry, is
Oh, okay.
wasp,
Okay. Yes. Yes. Yes.
and the wasp one, we can eat that wasp one, the
Really?
baby wasp. Yeah, you
Okay.
fried it. You fried it, and if you fried the flour, you can have the same taste of the wasp.
Oh.
It's amazing. It's really
Wow.
amazing. But
Wow.
just imagine, because I would like to share more and more about the food,
Mhm,
about Réunion Island.
mhm.
If I didn't have this curiosity, I will not discover that.
Yeah.
And when I spoke about that with my aunts and my cousin, they look at me and said, yes, we can do that. There is a tree in
Really
the garden.
cool.
Let's do it. And they did for me. And I remember when I shared it on social network, people were amazed about that. And they say, oh, I had forgotten about that. And when my mom saw that, she called my aunt. Why didn't you do that for me to try? It was nice. And you realize that this food culture,
Mhm,
you can make it alive
mhm,
again.
mhm.
And when you share it and you want to, it's a specific things right now, but through over dishes. When I have someone from France, someone from Réunion Island, but she was born in France, she was raised over there, and she kind of lost her culture
Mhm.
because no one around her to show her. And when she wrote me, said thank you, because thanks to you, I have this fear to cook.
Oh.
But when I see these little recipes, I
Mhm.
realize that I can try, and it was
Yeah,
really amazing. And it's the little test. And for the big test, you need to come to Réunion Island, of course. But what
exactly.
I can say is you can remove this fear about people who would like to bond with their culture, but
Mhm.
because of life, just life. Sometimes your parents went to another country to have a better life, and you can have this better life thanks they're moving. But when you want, you say, okay, I am deeply from Réunion Island, I want to try, but no one to share with me. And when you look at this and you say, okay, this is my culture, it's so nice that I can begin step by step, little by little. And
Right.
it is what it gave me guts to go deeper and deeper about my culture, not only the food, but also about the history,
Mhm.
about how, the social way to live, to understand much more. And I realized that the more you know about your past, and the better you can live in the present, and
I
you
like
can much more understand yourself also, and to realize that how rich you are
I
in
love
this
that.
world.
Yeah. There's peace with knowing that.
Oh yeah,
So
definitively.
I definitely love that. So for everyone listening, Reunion, Indian Ocean, surrounded. You've got about 45 minutes on a flight to Mauritius, if everyone is familiar with the country, Mauritius. And
Less
then
than 30 minutes, yeah.
you've got Madagascar, then you're 4 hours from South Africa, and then you've got Seychelles. So just giving everyone sort of that
Share, yeah.
geography of where the island is located. Um, from a standpoint of food creation, would you say more and more food creators are now popping up wanting to share on social media? So have you seen, since you started, are you seeing more and more? Because I
Oh
think
yeah.
in general across social media, it's a
Yeah.
beautiful thing of everyone just that's a place to share their culture. But now you're seeing, have you seen over the years starting to become more and more louder in terms of where's reunion and here's our food?
Definitively, I am amazed by people who are, sharing the true Creole cuisine. They
Mhm,
will share how to cook it, how to prepare it, how to do it. It's really the whole process. And
mhm.
sometimes it is on the traditional way to do it, on the wood, the fire,
Right. Yes.
and they share it. And I am really amazed. But what I love seeing that this deep, deep love with the food from Réunion Island and the way to share it. They really wanted to share it, not only to just show off,
Mhm.
but really in this deep desire to keep our authentic food and food culture in a way
Mhm.
alive.
Mhm.
Because today you cannot say that you cannot find someone who can be okay with the way you can cook, and they all use food from Réunion Island. They all have this connection with Réunion Island,
Mhm.
and it's really wonderful to see it and to say, okay, it will. And another way, the heritage will pass through, and
Right.
it's really nice. But yes, definitely, you have more and more people. They will share restaurants. They will share about typical iconic food, like I said, where you can find it, the best one, the history, even the chef in
Mhm.
Réunion Island. You can find some who will share about the food they do, and it's really in this desired, because food is sharing, is
Right.
love,
Mhm.
is really that, and help people too. Because when you share something, a restaurant, a snack, as I say, it's a place, typical place when you can have little stuff to eat. You want to help too,
Right.
to help people who want to discover the food, but also to help the people who are selling it.
Mhm.
And it's really nice to see. But yes, social network help a lot here.
And I would say the best meals I had were my Creole dishes, whether it was at Mafet Cafe, David
Ah,
restaurant. One of the last day I was there, we did a Jeep tour, and that took us up into the mountain to a gentleman named Vincent, and he cooked a traditional Creole uh, feast, not feast, but lunch over wood, which was amazing. I'll be sharing some videos of that in our article that we're doing on Cuisine Noir. But he made red beans and rice. And I was telling all of my Creole friends here in the States, like, y'all, he made red beans and rice. And so we were just talking about just the Creole DNA cooking connection that is so strong, right? That when I was with Andre Bouton, and it was early morning, and he made rice with like tomato with onions. I think he had in there some onions and scallions or so, and over like a bacon jam or so. And it was the one of the best. That was like my the first day on the island, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is the best start!" Right? And then, hearing, rice in the morning, eat rice basically with every meal. And so just I left in awe of just wanting to really dig deeper into just the Creole connections from whether it's in the Indian Ocean to the Caribbean to Louisiana. So just know that DNA cooking is strong, very, very strong. And when I was at Andre's house too, I was like, you know what? I do feel like I'm in Louisiana. I feel like I'm in Louisiana.
really? Oh, it's
Yeah.
interesting.
I really felt that Creole connection that I know from Louisiana, New Orleans. So just know, everyone listening, that, if you're in love with the food from Louisiana, you're going to be in love with what's happening there in Reunion Island because it's just as delicious and just the care, and I would say being very intentional, right, with ingredients, how it's prepared, all of that definitely is there. And so, with that being said, we know the best experiences, right, are to go into somebody's home or to have someone personally cook for you. But for those that may be coming over and they're looking for, maybe don't have some personal connections on the island, where's a few spots that they should go to for a couple of meals?
Like authentic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you gave one address is Caritologue, André Béton,
Okay.
as you said, because over there is like food heart,
Mm.
really food heart, because um, the way he shares,
Mm-hmm.
it's really like, as I said, the heritage of the way to do it and the recipes, because each family has its secrets,
Mm-hmm.
and you can, what we you test over there can be good in another place but different. You can see there is something more or something different is good, but
Mm-hmm.
this is the secret of the family.
Mhm.
And it's really nice to hear you, and I am really happy that you enjoyed it this time.
Mhm.
After, it depends of your time in Réunion Island, because usually people spend 10 days or 2 weeks over
Oh,
there, and if you go trekking, just know something: in the middle of the island
mhm.
you always find like a bed and breakfast, but it's not
Okay,
really a bed and breakfast, it's auberge. I think the translation is bed and breakfast,
okay.
and they always suggest some authentic food made by the family.
Okay.
It's not the big chef. It's made by the grandma or the mother, and it's or the father, whatever. It's really nice because the meat is in the garden. You know, the chicken grew up in the garden and with the fresh
Mhm.
air. The usually not the rice, of course, but usually the vegetable is in the garden.
Mhm.
Wherever you go inside, it's really nice.
Mhm.
After I can, you know, we have a lot of restaurants. To give just one, eh, it's kind of difficult because you can go someplace and let yourself, you know, let the connection with the island and go where you want to go, and your intuition will lead you where you need to go. But just understand one thing: if you go to see the volcano,
Mhm.
you know, you will go for the city Sainte Rose.
Okay.
Okay. And in this place, you have some, oh my God, I don't know the name, but I can explain you. Take your, you know, take your pen, the note. There is a old church, you
Okay.
see, just for the story. When the volcano lava crossed the road, when they arrived in front of the church, the lava split in two.
Whoa.
You couldn't miss this church because
Wow.
the church is, you know, is beneath, and you see the lava around like that. You see the
Wow.
stairs and the lava, and on the left you have a restaurant.
Mhm.
You can go a little with your car. You have a restaurant where they serve some bol renversé, upside down bowl.
Okay.
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 It's inspired by Chinese way to cook meat and vegetables,
Mhm.
but you cannot find this in China.
Mhm.
It's, you know, Chinese inspiration, but with our way to cook, and it is their specialties. They will take a bowl, egg, vegetable, rice, and
Mhm.
after the plate, and they give you that, and
Mhm.
it's really nice. It's on the road, you
Okay.
cannot miss it, and it's really nice. And in this road, every restaurant were really nice, really nice. Now I have a right to give some name.
Absolutely.
Okay, if you go to Saint Denis, because when you take the plane, you will definitively arrive like you did arrive at
Mhm.
Saint
Mhm.
Denis.
Mhm.
There is two interesting restaurants because it's like a buffet, but a nice buffet
Okay.
where the food is good. Because I already tasted, just know that. The first one is le vieux créole,
Okay.
the old créole, le vieux créole, and it's nice because it's not a big buffet. It's like a square,
Mhm.
and you have. I think you can have easily six dishes from Réunion Island, curry or rougail. It tastes good. You have some chili sauce, different
Okay.
chili sauce from Réunion Island. The
Mhm.
rice is good because I don't like, you know, sticky rice.
Okay.
I like the good rice. Even the rice is good. It's really
Okay.
important for me. And you have perhaps two beans because when we eat, we have a rice, the bean on the top, please, not in the corner, but do as you want, and you can choose the meat. Don't. It is my way to eat. Don't
Okay.
mix the meat. Take a little one.
Oh, that's the best
Yeah.
way, mixing it all
N-
together, all the flavors and
no, you can mix at the end,
okay.
but
Okay.
what I said is you have different curry, you see,
Okay.
different rugai.
Mhm.
You can have a chicken, you can have octopus, you can have
Mhm.
this. Don't take everything and after you eat
Gotcha.
together.
Gotcha.
You take, for instance, the chicken, and after
Mhm.
you can mix the rice with the bean with the chicken.
Got you.
That's okay. And after, if you want to eat another thing, you can
Then you
take
go
the
back.
octopus, you can take the fish after. But don't mix, you know,
Don't
don't
put it
take two,
all on the
three
plate at
and
once.
mix. Yeah,
Mhm.
you will lose the real flavor. And I love this place because it's good,
Mhm.
not expensive, and the taste is good, is really good. And there
Nice.
is another place in when you have the airport, when you go up, you go in the road. It's really not far away. I think it's 5 minutes from the airport. The name is Bouillon Amandine,
Okay.
and they serve Creole. It's like a buffet too, and it's really Creole. And I think it's the fastest way. When you arrive, if you want to try different thing, because when you go to restaurant, you will choose just one, and with that you can really choose different thing.
Gotcha.
And after, I think the best way to eat. There is a thing. I think you will love it, Sherry. There is, I think it's Elie Lagon who suggests that you can book the helicopter.
Okay. Helicopter.
Yeah. Yeah. They will take you inside. If you have problem to trek, if you
Okay.
have problem to walk, or if your time is really, quick here, you take that. You will have a tour on the circus. The place is Silaos, for instance.
Okay. Yeah.
And they will drop you in a place inside of nowhere with a big mountain, with a river. Just imagine.
Wow.
You arrive and you can eat in a auberge.
Okay.
I tell you, auberge for me is more like a local's home.
Okay.
And you will eat really the way we local eat.
Okay.
Because we go there to eat.
Okay.
That means that it's good. And when you arrive, you can eat with the really authentic food from Réunion Island, and
Nice.
authentic way to live it, because we love dancing. You saw it. And you can have a dish, and after you can dance also. You can see, and even if you don't like it, you can just sit down and look how we enjoy life. And after you go back. It's really an amazing experience. You can ask them.
Wow.
And after, I couldn't. We also have this authentic, but we also have some chef in a big hotel.
Yeah.
What I love to see, they try to, to take more and more local food, and to have this amazing dish to eat the more and more. And it's really nice, because sometimes when you speak about gastronomy, you can be stuck in a stick or stuck, I don't know, to a kind of gastronomy,
Right.
because you think it's the only way. No, you can have our way, you can take our food, and you can see how amazing what amazing thing you can do with it. And when you taste it, you say, oh my God, I couldn't imagine that we can do that with this vegetable or with this fruit. I remember a guy, we have one of the most famous coffee in the world. The name is Bourbon Pointu. It's famous because you can drink it at night because you don't have caffeine.
Yes.
You don't have caffeine. It's a specific coffee.
Okay.
And this guy made a dessert around this coffee, Bourbon Pointu. And I remember he put some coffee in the crumble, and on top of coffee cream, ice cream. It was amazing.
Sounds amazing.
It was not it was not sweet. It was really well balanced. And the flavor, it is like, when you eat, you have the past, you smell the coffee from your grandma when she was making coffee. And you have also all this moment where you say, I remember this time. And you say, oh, it's amazing. And just imagine you are eating that in front of a beach with the sea.
Nice.
And you say, oh my God, life is good. Life is magic. A magical life.
Really good.
And really, in big hotels, they really work more and more. The food, as we understand now that the food is a part of a journey when you visit a country.
Absolutely.
You couldn't miss it. And after we have a lot of exhibition, manifestation about the food, you can check on the, official website, and don't miss it because you can go and be amazed. The fruit market too. Fruit market,
Oh, yes, I
fruit
went
and
there.
vegetable market.
Yes. So speaking of that, I was going to go into that next. We did have an opportunity to visit the market on the west side, the big one.
At Saint-Paul?
It happens on the third Thursday, I believe, of every month. Saturday is Thursday and Saturday. Is it Saint Philip or oh my goodness.
Saint-Philippe?
Yes, there's the big market that's there, and then you can go down into the city where there's
I-
by
I-
like the pier and the where the boats.
If it is in the west, it's perhaps
Mhm.
Saint-Paul, no?
Okay.
If it is in the south, the biggest I know it's Saint-Pierre.
No, it was definitely the west. We were on the west side.
I think it's Saint-Paul because you
Okay.
can eat. I think you see that you have the part where they are selling fruits and vegetables, but you
Hmm.
also have the part with
Yes.
uh,
Hmm.
artisan,
Ephesians. Yeah.
and you can also have the part where you have food, street food.
Yes.
It's Saint-Paul, I think.
So that is amazing. Highly recommend going to the local any country going to the local market, right? So you've got your
Yeah,
food restaurant just hanging out. And then we also went down by the pier, or I guess the pier or where the boats and things are, and we had a chance to go to a Mexican restaurant. So that
yeah.
was great. I have to, why am I so bad with these names? I'll make sure that we include all the names.
I have never been in a Mexican restaurant in Réunion.
Yeah, we were there. We were there. And so it was a very nice view. And then I was telling you one night we went to, I guess it's a club restaurant called
Oh
Outside,
yeah.
and they had a DJ there. And I think it was a theme night, maybe for cons or so, because everybody's dressed up in red or something. And so we were talking of how I was seeing people there older than myself. And you're like, okay. At first, you're like, shouldn't they be at home sleep? But then you're like, you know what? To your point, it wasn't, it was just everybody coming out and having fun, listening to music, dancing. And it was everyone of all ages there. And so that was an experience that I think everyone should go to. So apparently, the west
Definitely.
side is the best side of Reunion Island. So that's what I'm
We
hearing.
all have best sides over there. It depends.
And the
I will
South
say
too. I
that
got a chance to go to the South.
for the nightlife,
Mm-hmm.
effectively, you can have much more chances to find something in this side, west side.
Okay.
Definitively, yes,
Okay.
that's true. Um, but for the dancing part, there is no age.
I,
You know what? Everybody loves dancing over there. And our way to party is the same. When we have some event in the family, it can be wedding or a birthday. We
mm-hmm.
have this, way where we are going to eat the appetizer, and after we are going to dance. We come back for the starter, and we are going to dance. After we
Mm-hmm.
are going to eat the main dish, and after we are going to dance until the dessert, and after we will dance again. It's a way to digest, or to.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's specific to Réunion Island. I'm not sure that in other country they can enjoy a night like that. And I think it's a dancing. It's also a way to let it go. To
Yeah.
let go the week, to let go your worries, to just to dance, to let it go,
Yeah.
let it out, and just let your body be healthy, be strong, and connected to the music. But
And
if you think in the past, in
right.
the slavery past, they danced too. They dance a lot. They danced a lot too.
And and it speaks again to just the harmony of the island, right? There's so many other stresses that are put on by other cultures and parts of the world, but then just to have this is a part of the reunion culture of just everybody
Definitely.
together, dancing, all of that is just amazing to see. In our last couple of minutes, I want to go into just, you did an amazing video, which we're going to link on YouTube
Thank you.
about, what to do, right, when you're coming to Reunion
Tips.
Island. Yep.
Yeah.
And so, we're going to link that. But just, nature is definitely one. I had a chance to see the beautiful waterfalls, just to be out there, peace and calm. What else did we, like I said, we went to the market that day, it was just amazing. You've got the beach there, there's the water, just walking along, all of that. But what are some other tips that you're sharing in that YouTube video that people, as they're planning their itinerary for reunion?
In, in fact, we are a tiny island and we are far away in this world. We are really lost in Indian Ocean. And
Mhm,
I know when people, because we are like a touristic island, we
mhm,
have this tourism part. When people come here, there are some expectation about, oh, everybody will speak English, or it will work like that. I will give you an example. The west side, if you want to eat after 2 p.m., you can
mhm,
find a place. But if you want to visit the volcano and you didn't book or you didn't go somewhere at noon
mhm.
and it's 2 p.m., good luck to find a restaurant. Good luck. You will, oh my God, if you don't have nothing in your bag, good luck. There
Mm,
is some place you need to know where to go,
mhm,
and I can give you these tips, but you have to understand. I will not say the rules, but some specific stuff here. And the goal of this video was really to give all the tips when you arrived, and you can be surprised. I think you saw the traffics here, how
mhm,
it was, and you can lose a lot of time if you don't know. But
mhm,
if you know that, okay, the morning you will have these traffics, if I go earlier, I can enjoy more my days,
mhm,
and the night at 5, until to be, to be stubborn about going back and just say, okay, it's 5 p.m. I remember she said that it will be hard to come back at home at this time. It's
mhm,
easier to go at the beach or somewhere to eat, to enjoy your moment, and after to go quietly.
mhm.
It's kind of little stuff that you don't know about the island. The way that we try to improve ourselves in English, but we don't speak English. And I create like paper, and in this paper you have, when you want to eat or what you want in the market, what
Mhm,
is the name or what is the photo. And also little tips like, sometimes you want to really you spoke about the culture here.
mhm,
I spoke about snack. Snack is a place like a shop, a little shop,
mhm,
where you can buy some little cake from Réunion Island, ice cream specific to the island. You can have some sandwiches, specific sandwiches, but not every sandwiches
mhm.
is really, you have to know. But if you really want to taste, if you go there, hear what you can ask for. Hear what you can have. Don't expect to have a big thing, but hear
Mhm,
what you
mhm.
can have. I think it's really an education matter
Nice.
about how to come here and to optimize the your journey in
Yes.
Réunion Island, and help you to really enjoy it, instead of leaving the frustration to say, "Oh, I am losing time.
Right.
I went there, but there is nothing."
Mhm,
You turn it into, okay, I am coming here. I know I didn't find the big thing, but I am coming for this cake. I am
right.
coming for this. I am coming for that. Oh, I know that at 2 p.m., no restaurant at all. Okay, we can wait, because the volcano, be sure it will not move.
Mhm,
But at noon, let's go to eat there. We are going to eat, we are going to enjoy time, and after we are going to digest while walking and seeing the lava, the big lava. it will change the journey. It will change the how you can really enjoy Réunion Island because
Wonderful.
you know how it works. You will be not, you know, you can be angry during your day, or you can be frustrated because you didn't know. You have
Right.
this expectation, and because you don't have a lot of things on Réunion Island in English, you can have only the big thing, the amazing thing, but not these tiny differences, and which can make the difference for
Hmm.
your journey here, which can help you much more to say, okay, you are speaking about the big market, but you can have, if I my favorite, I have two favorites market is Le Chaudron,
Hmm.
which is really you have to go. Sorry, Sunday morning you need to
Hmm.
go there. You will taste the food, you will taste the fruit. It's, for me, it's one of the best market. But just know that in Sainte Marie, the Saturday morning, you have more. I say it's little, you know,
Hmm.
more little than
Okay.
Chaudron,
Yeah.
but it's worth it
Yeah.
if you want to do just a quick tour, to have
Mhm.
just little stuff. Street food, you can have some street food. There is
Nice.
some juice too. You don't have like Chaudron 2 or 3 or 4, but you
Mhm.
have just one, but it tastes good. And
Nice.
if you go the Saturday morning in La Plaine des Palmis, you have an authentic market. Always really, the old vegetable
Mhm.
from Réunion Island, and there is a place where you can buy milk from Réunion Island.
Wow.
Just know that it's wow. I didn't know that I have the raw milk from the cow, and it's amazing. It's really amazing to understand that, and you can, because you when you come here, I know that time is precious,
Mhm.
and it's a price too. It's a price to you need to pay to come here,
Right.
and respect the money means also to help you to know when you go somewhere where you can save your time and where you can have the best experience, because people are different. Some people will be okay, I want the big stuff, but some people say, okay, I want just a little thing, something calmer. I want just to enjoy my time. It's really in this way that I gave the tips. But by
I
the
love
way,
that.
my YouTube channel I created, I think 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I stopped at a moment
Mhm.
because I had too much on my plate to do, but I will do it again. It's just
Okay.
like this video is just one of, I think, a series of tips I will give,
Okay.
because the island you can split it in different parts, and
Mhm.
you have the center, you have the south, you have the west. I know people love the west because it's really, you have a cheese, you have the sun, you have really,
Mhm.
it's another vibes.
It
But you have
is.
the vibes of the east too, the north. You have different things like that. But I think in this video it's really nice because if you are, uh, if it is your first time in Réunion Island, and you really want to have some ideas about it,
Mhm.
you can have a good beginning with it. And I think people really loved. I had a lot of questions about the island,
Mhm.
and I realized that, oh my God, people from other country,
Right.
where they speak English, they are interested about the island, and it was really really nice. And even sometimes the way to choose the food,
Mhm.
like passion fruit. I know people love, when the skin is really nice, but it's not a really one good one. When you see a lot of wrinkles into the skin of passion fruits, that means that is the good one. But
Okay. Okay.
you need to know that,
Yeah.
and you have to, to try it to see if it is light, or you have the feeling that it's heavy. Is a good one.
Okay. I
It's
like
kind
those.
of, yeah, because you can go to the market and to take this and to eat where you are sleeping. But
Mhm.
if you don't know how to choose it,
Right.
you see, you will say, "Oh my God, it's so." it's not sweet. But
Right.
if you follow my tips, you say,
You
oh
choose
my
the right
God,
one.
amazing, the best fruits ever.
Wow.
And it changes the experience. And I create this because I have a French social network
Mm-hmm.
with my easy recipes, with the twist from Réunion Island, my food tour, because people in Réunion Island, they love it, as I told you, but also they love when I go somewhere else,
Yeah.
either in Indian Ocean and also in another country, to see, oh, what to do, where to eat. It's really like a curiosity stuff. But with this English channel, I really would like to get deeper with my country,
Mm-hmm.
and little by little, I think I will also share some stuff about Indian Ocean, because, as you said, you have Madagascar, Maurice, Seychelles,
Mm-hmm.
Mayotte, and South Africa too, and you also have some African country, you see. And sometimes when you live in Réunion Island, you absolutely want to go to Europe, want to go, whereas you have amazing country near you, and you don't know because no one, jump the fear
Yeah.
to go there. I told you that, but just know that I am, how to say that, when you have a lot of fear in you when you go somewhere, because sometimes you say, oh my God, there is something which happened to me. And when you go there, you say, oh my God, it's amazing.
Yeah.
But you need someone to show you that if I can, really, you can.
Absolutely. Well, this has been amazing. I want to wrap up by just asking. You said that you're going to start your YouTube channel, so we're going to start to see that, and we'll have you share that in a second. What else is on your plans for 2026 for the rest of this year?
Oh my God. I had some health issue at the beginning of this year. My first goal is to be 100 with my body.
Okay.
It is one of my first goals.
Okay.
The second, I'm not, how to say that, when it is not nice, but I love adventures,
Okay.
like I love that. And I will go to Asia in a couple of weeks. I will,
Hmm.
uh, it's important for me to go somewhere, and it is my first holidays where I travel for myself, and I love. I will taste everything I can because I love eating, but I also love, this slow life moment when you will take a good tea, you
Yeah.
will sit down, and you will just
Yes.
look the life, look people, watch it, just
Mhm.
watch it, and to think about your life, where you want to go, but also make some trekking to to see how it works over or in this country,
Mhm.
and how I can get inspired by them. It's
Gotcha.
important to travel for your creativity.
That very
And and after, when I come back, I have this important goal for me to get deeper with my country.
okay.
I know that I will spend 4 days in the mountain in Réunion Island. It will be the first time, I think, from a long, long time. Usually it's just 2 days, I go, just sleep, and after I come back at home, I need my mattress, I need my
Mhm.
comfort at home. I am like that,
Yep.
sorry.
Mhm.
Uh, I love my comfort, I love that. Where you have a shower is good, you know. But I will go 4 days to and I think I will share it on my social network, because to show to people that you can go and have to discover the country and have this amazing experience here. I would like to know more about some places in my country, because you have more and more amazing places to eat, amazing places to discover,
Mhm.
and it's really important. But it can take time, sometimes to do it. And what I am going to do, I think it's to be focused on my social network,
Okay.
to really be focused on it, on my creativity, on how to do it very well. Because sometimes you can do something, but you I will not say that you are not serious about it, because I was, but not at the level you can do it. And I will really want to get deeper on it, and also to work on my English, because I have some, when you write something on your vision board and you say, I want to
Mhm.
do that, I want to do that.
Wow.
And if not in 2026, but after, if I can't, I will. I am really interested about Africa.
Okay.
It's near. It's really near, and we have this African bond.
Mm-hmm.
And I did my first time. I went in South Africa
Okay.
last year.
Okay.
It was. It's weird to say, because I was in Madagascar too. One of
Mhm.
the really amazing. I crossed the country, and it was really amazing in each way you can
Mhm.
imagine. I was in Mauritius too, and it's part of Africa, but more in Indian Ocean.
Mhm.
And when I check sometimes African country like Kenya, Namibia, Mozambique too,
Mhm.
it sounds really interesting, like another world. Like Wakanda, when you watch, you say, oh, it's like that. I can find
Mhm.
it.
Mhm.
But I am really interested about that, perhaps about conferences over
Okay.
there, the
Okay.
food, the people, to understand how they are in this country. It's really, really important. I am really, I have this bond with Africa and Asia and
Mhm.
Indian Ocean. It's really the good mix.
Nice.
And I think that's all. Be really at another level for my social network.
Mhm.
Sometimes it can take time,
Yeah.
but that's okay. Keep sharing my recipes. Because of my health issue, I had to have a break,
Mhm.
to be focused on myself. And
Mhm.
people wrote me and say, "Oh, I missed you, Jennie.
Oh,
I want your
nice.
recipes. Where are you? We
Nice.
want to discover." Because I think what they love, when I shared, sometimes it's hard when you are a content creator. You need to have this balance between the companies,
Mhm.
when you are in the collaboration, and with the authenticity you want to share. And I really love the authenticity. I never hide my feeling when I discover
Mhm.
something. When people, when you arrive, you are not happy. I'm sorry, I will not smile.
Mhm.
You will look at myself, and I love smiling, but there is some moment I will share that, okay, I didn't like that. Or
Mhm.
I think it's really important too, when you go in the country, to share a true experience, not in a way of criticism. No, how to say that? To critics,
Okay.
to critique, not in
Criticism.
the way to critique, but in a way that of prevention.
Mhm.
Okay, here my experience, how to deal with that, how you can come here and be more prepared than I was.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, it's not in the way to say, oh, this place is bad. No, 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 no.
Right. No.
Every place is right, but you need some perhaps education about how to come and what you can put inside your luggage
Absolutely.
to be okay with the country.
Mhm.
And I think it's really important. Sometimes I know that people don't understand that, but because we want only the Polish side, they always wanted that we say it's good, it's nice, it's beautiful. That's true. I don't say no. That's true. That is beautiful. But you can have this little bad side, and you
Mhm.
need to have a light on it, not in a way to be against the country, but in a way to let people know what they will expect when they will come, if they come, and how to be more prepared
Right.
about it, and to say, oh, I'm okay with coming because I remember she said that. And I think it's really important. I am working on this.
Yeah,
Just
no
follow me.
problem. No problem. Well, thank you for taking the time out. I know
Oh,
it's
thank to
evening,
you.
Friday
Really,
night
thank
for
you.
you. So tell our listeners how they can connect with you on social media and your YouTube.
Thank you. I think the first place is on Instagram. Jennie Léonie. As you can, you ready? Jennie.Léonie.
Okay.
Jennie.Léonie. And also on TikTok, because a lot of people in Indian Ocean, they are on TikTok.
Okay.
I must confess I would like to stop, but the fact that people say, no, I am on TikTok, Jennie, we want to say, okay, sometimes you need to go where people are. And on YouTube, the name is Zest of Indian Ocean.
Zest.
So if you want to watch the videos, the few videos I created and can help you, because I created the video in a way that, it's not, they don't have a time. You can watch it now, and it can be useful for you.
Okay.
And I think that's okay with that. That's
Oh,
enough.
wonderful. Well, thank you again. There's so much more that we could talk about, but
Oh yeah.
it's a lot. But we definitely don't have the time. But hopefully, this won't be our personal last time conversation. So I'm looking forward
Yeah.
to that. So thank you again. This has been amazing. Great to see you
It
again.
was a pleasure.
And thank you for just sharing Reunion Island with us.
Thank you for the moment you gave to Réunion Island to put the light on. It's really an amazing work. Thank you very much.
No problem. Take care.
You too. Bye bye.